Hi everyone, this is Learning with Linda, and today I bring you an update for the 2024 SNAP benefits for the months of June/July. Now, I do have some announcements for New Mexico. There has been an extra SNAP benefits that's been announced that will be given out to seniors. Then in Pennsylvania, there's a $1,000 rent rebate where the application period has been extended again. So we'll be providing you with all those details. In the state of Oregon, there's actually a proposal on the table where Oregon residents would be able to vote on it in the November election if it were to be pretty much put on the ballot. And this would guarantee $750 per year. DC and New Jersey, there's also extra SNAP benefits in the month of July being sent. And then we'll also be including the July 2024 payout dates for the regular SNAP benefits. So make sure you guys stay until the end of this video to ensure that you receive this information. Please don't forget to give this video a like, and well, let's get right to it. So for those of you in the state of New Mexico, I bring you this important information. As you can see here on the website, I'm through the Human Services Department. And then this one again, it says here Senior Summer SNAP Supplement. And they're pretty much announcing that 11,834 New Mexicans will receive an extra $135 in SNAP benefits. The New Mexico Human Services Department, in partnership with the Aging and Long-Term Services Department, is delivering additional food support this month to adults over age 60 and then also adults with disabilities who are enrolled in the SNAP program. Now, throughout the month of June, 11,834 New Mexicans will benefit from an extra $135 in SNAP benefits. Now, guys, here's the catch. It is only going to be a one-time benefit. And again, it's going to be issued to older adults 60 over the age of 60 and adults with disabilities who receive SNAP state supplement in February of 2024. Now, this additional food support is part of the state's efforts to reduce food insecurity throughout the state of New Mexico. Now, if you're wondering where this money came from, well, it pretty much came from the state general fund thanks to the efforts of Governor Lujan Grisham and state legislators, and they're pretty much supporting at-risk New Mexicans with additional dollars for food. SNAP funds are frequently spent at grocery stores and farmers markets, directly benefiting local economies. Qualifying SNAP customers do not have to take any action to receive these additional benefits. The supplemental benefit will be added automatically onto your EBT card. Now, for questions regarding these additional SNAP benefits, you can always contact the New Mexico Human Services Department. Now, something very interesting is going on in the state of Oregon. So basically what Oregon did is they collected signatures to put a measure to raise corporate taxes and then give $750 a year to Oregon residents. So this is expected to go on the November ballot, where Oregon residents will pretty much have an opportunity to vote on it. So Oregon voters will likely decide in November whether to establish a historic universal basic income program that would give every state resident roughly $750 annually from increased corporate taxes. Now, the proposal is being referred to as Initiative Petition 17, and this is pretty much going to establish a 3% tax on corporation sales in Oregon above $25 million, and then they're going to distribute that money equally among Oregonians of all ages. Now, as of Friday, its backers had turned in more than 135,000 signatures, which is actually higher than what was required to land on the ballot of 117,173 signatures. The validity of those signatures must still be certified by the Secretary of the state's office, so that's just something to keep in mind. But if all goes well, then it is expected to pretty much show up on the ballot. Now, the State Department of Revenue would pretty much be responsible for distributing the money. Every Oregon resident would be able to claim the money either in cash or as a refundable tax credit, regardless of whether they have filed personal income taxes, and this according to the ballot initiative draft. Now, the initiative proposal draft states that any leftover funding from the rebate would be used to provide additional funding for services for senior citizens, healthcare, public early childhood education, and then also public kindergarten through grade 12 education. So keep in mind, this is still a proposal and Oregon residents are expected to be able to vote on it in the November election. But I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this? Should other states be also able to do something like this for their residents and establish a universal income program? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, if you haven't gotten a chance to apply for the Pennsylvania Rent Property Tax Rebate Program, make sure you apply because there's actually good news. The deadline has been extended. As you can see, I did pull up this article where it pretty much just says that eligible individuals can receive up to $1,000 back, and the filing deadline once again has just been extended. So let me give you guys all the details regarding this. So state officials have extended the deadline for Pennsylvania senior citizens and residents with disabilities to file for rebates on rent and property taxes. Now, the deadline, if you guys remember, was originally set for June 30th, but it's now been extended. And so here's the new deadline. The new deadline would be December 31st. Eligible individuals can receive up to $1,000 back depending on their income. Now, the rebate total depends on income, of course. Seniors 65 and older, widowers 50 and older, and individuals with disabilities 18 and older can apply. Eligible applicants of the property tax / rent rebate program are encouraged to file their rebate applications online by visiting the following website, and that is mypath.pa.gov. Now, this online filing option makes it simple to submit the PTRR application and the supporting documentation needed to verify each applicant's eligibility. So as I mentioned previously, your income will pretty much determine your rebate or how much you can qualify for. So the table below shows how much homeowners and renters who fit this criteria are eligible for depending on their income. So if you make anywhere between $0 to $8,000 in income, then your maximum standard rebate is of $1,000. Let's say you make anywhere between $15,001 to $18,000 in income, then your maximum standard rebate could be anywhere around $460. When can you expect your rebate? So rebates that have been approved for payment will be distributed beginning July 1st as required by law. And so here is your friendly reminder for those in DC. You can continue to expect a 10% SNAP increase until September of 2024. So remember, guys, that this is pretty much a temporary benefit that provides all SNAP recipients in the District of Columbia a temporary increase of up to 10% of their household's federal maximum on top of what they already receive. So for the months of March through September of 2024, the temporary benefit will be combined with the regular SNAP benefit and loaded on the EBT card between the 1st and the 10th of the month, as benefits are, continuously being loaded now. So in October, when this pretty much all ends, all households will return to receiving their regular SNAP allotment without this new temporary benefit. And then also for my friends in the state of New Jersey, you're still going to be continued guaranteed a minimum of $95 SNAP benefit. So for those who didn't know, in New Jersey, all individuals and households participating in the program will receive no less than $95 a month to assist with the rising cost of groceries and fresh essentials. Now, keep in mind, this was pretty much a state's decision to do this. So the way they went about it is that pretty much the federal government pretty much qualifies you up to a certain amount. If it's less than $95, then the state of New Jersey would pretty much come up with the difference to make sure that, their residents are receiving at least the $95 per month. So it says here, if a household is currently approved for less than $95 per month, based on federal guidelines, then they will receive a supplement from the state of New Jersey, again, to reach the $95 minimum. Now, I'm also including the payout dates for the month of July of 2024. Now, keep in mind, guys, that this is referring to the regular SNAP benefits. And also, if at any point you want to take a look at these dates for a little longer, feel free to pause this video. And that is all the updates that I have for today. Remember to turn on your notification button to know when I have uploaded a new video. See you guys next time.